Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have my Cybertruck all-wheel drive foundation series and I'm going to compare it with the Silverado EV, and we're just gonna see what's similar here, the differences, and talk about a few things, what I like, what I dislike. Let's talk numbers. The Cybertruck foundation series dual motor all-wheel drives comes in at 102. Factor in $4,000 for color change black PPF. The Silverado EV RST comes in at 99,920. Now, we must say that the Cybertruck would have been a little cheaper if it wasn't a foundation series. So consider you could remove $20,000. Okay, let's move on to other important figures. Let's talk performance. While the Cybertruck gives you 320 miles of range, the Silverado EV gives you 440 miles of range. I must say that Tesla will have an optional range extender. I guess it's a way to get more money from you. That will put you at around 450 miles of range. They both could charge at 350 kilowatts per hour on a DC fast charger. The Cybertruck has 600 horsepower and catapults you to 60 in 4.1 seconds, although other people have tested it to about 3.8, while the Silverado EV does 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Some other metrics. The Cybertruck weighs in at 6,669 pounds, while the Silverado EV 8,800 pounds. At 223.7 inches long, the Cybertruck is well over 18 feet long. But the Silverado EV is 231.1 inches. That's way more than 19 feet long. They are both pretty wide, with the Cybertruck being 95 inches and the Silverado being 94.3 inches wide. The second number is their width without mirrors. I must note that rear wheel steering, the Cybertruck has a turning circle of 33.5 feet, and the Silverado also has rear wheel steering, but it has a turning circle of 42.1 feet. That's pretty significant. Okay, let's look at some truck stuff. The Cybertruck could tow a maximum of 11,000 pounds, while the Silverado EV does 10,000 pounds. The Cybertruck has a max bed payload of 1,300 pounds, while the Silverado has 1,400 pounds. They have a bed length Cybertruck of 72.9 inches. That's a tad bit over 6 feet, while the Silverado has 71 inches of bed length. That's 1 inch shy of 6 feet. The Cybertruck has 56.2 cubic feet of bed space, while the Silverado has 56.7 cubic feet. So they're pretty close. So actually, it's my second time here at this Chevy dealership in Cerritos, and I wanted to test drive the Silverado EV, and they've been giving me a runaround. And today they said, this is a $100,000 truck. We can't just let anybody drive a $100,000 truck. I was like, okay, great, but can I drive it though? But yeah, stuff you get when you try to get to drive a truck. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my gray beard, my dirty shirts, but they didn't want me to drive it. But I spoke to a couple people, and it looks like I'll finally get to drive the Silverado EV. So while I'm waiting for them to get the keys, I'm gonna walk around and do a comparison. And I'm sure glad they were both black, because that really takes the guesswork out of it for me. So right off the back, I'm gonna say this one comes with a side step. The Cybertruck does not. They both have air suspension, whereas I think the Cybertruck has a lot more configurability in your settings. This one has a automatic rolling tonneau cover. This one has a leather one, or a soft one where you just kind of fold it back upon itself. It also has that multi-flex tailgate. This one has a nice step where you could step into. The Cybertruck kind of doesn't. So when the tailgate is down, you're kind of screwed. Right here we have 24-inch wheels compared to 20-inch, but I kind of like the Cybertruck one better because it's more geared towards off-road. We'll check out the inside in a few. So looking right onto the front of the both trucks, you can see a complete difference in philosophy. You could see the headlights are hidden below the front, right between the bumper, and the Chevy, you could right away see where the headlights are. You have a light bar here. So does the Cybertruck, which is the most pronounced thing about it. So Cybertruck's going for a cleaner look. Non-painted fender flares, painted fender flares, 2 wiper blades, 1 wiper blade, glass roof, a midgate that folds, no folding midgate. Looking at the Silverado EV, kind of looks like something you've seen before, kind of like the Avalanche. So it brings back memories, yet the Cybertruck is totally something you have never seen before, totally from the future. The Cybertruck taillights are completely hidden. You could see over there the Chevy one, like a regular truck. You push this button here right by the pillar, B or C pillar, to open the door. Here you have standard handles. That does not confuse people. The Silverado has a huge 10.7 cubic feet frunk, while the Cybertruck only has a 7.1 cubic feet. It's usable, but I must say the Cybertruck also has storage below the bed. Very minimalistic in here. One screen, a swipe, you engage drive or reverse. Cybertruck has this squircle and very interesting variable steering ratios, and everything is done through the screen. The interior is nice, but definitely not as big as the Silverado. Hopping into the Silverado, it definitely feels like most modern trucks. You have screens that merge into each other. You have lots of buttons, touch screens, levers, airy interior, sunroof. This back sits way back there. You have a lever to engage drive and reverse, so that's refreshing. The seats in the Silverado are very comfortable. I really like the seats in the Cybertruck, but these take it to a whole nother level of comfort. I really like these seats. And back here, you have a lot more room. I must give it to the Cybertruck that the rear seat folds up and leaves this space open. But with this truck, you have the midgate, which you could actually just bring the bed into the cab. So I think that's a feature I really like. The drive in the Silverado is really smooth, comfortable. You do feel that the Cybertruck is a lot quicker than the Silverado, but doesn't matter. They both have, one has Super Cruise, which will lane change and do all that stuff for you. The Cybertruck, yes, we're still waiting for Tesla to release an update where we could use that feature. So this is my experience I want to say the interior of the Silverado, I definitely like it better. I feel more at home. I feel like I'm in the truck. Here you could see that you still need a key fob, but the Cybertruck, I'll go for the exterior looks of the Cybertruck. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next one.